Looking good. That is, they're growing best in the summer house, so unfortunately there's not enough space for everything in there to be put back in there.
It's warm enough, it just wasn't light enough. Oh, although you could argue they got a decent amount of light in there.
Yeah, they've done really well. There's a bunch with 2 plants as well, these peppers. 2 stems, in like 4 or 5 of them.
I'll have to put them in together because the roots are all
There's one slightly behind, but it's still going nicely. What's the percentage of soil and compost this time?
Oh, I suppose we're going for 80-20 or 90-10, something like that. Probably closer to 90-10 by the time we finish this. It's a bit of a mix.
So it's the one onion we have left to transplant. Hopefully I have enough room for everything. I'm assuming we will.
Or we can put that onion into a pot like this and she'll be a bit less shallow and try and encourage it to grow up that way.
Yeah, but it still has to have a final resting place, so we've got to find that now. Where it's going to end.
Oh, we've got one of those long pots left from when we transplanted the
Sprouts. Yes, well, we used 2 of the 3, didn't we?
Yeah, why not that one?
Is that high? Is that enough soil to start putting the green more in?
Yeah, I think so. So, the question is, we have 3 tubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we should be able to put 4 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 3, 4.
Yeah, but we also have to fit the onion in one of them too.
No, the onion's going to go in the long pot, remember?
Yeah, but we might as well.
No!
There's space for it. If there's space for it, we should put it in there.
Well, this is the thing. I don't know if there's going to be space for it.
Mainly,
Don't
yeah,
forget,
but
this
if
particular one is actually 3.
If there is, remember.
Okay, so let's plan them out first.
Plan on leaving the pots like these. This, which is putting the green more under everything. Now the challenge is get them out of there.
Oh.
And still find a place for that one.
Oh, shush. That'll be an easy bit, hopefully. Ooh. Okay, so starting with this one. It's got tangled up with that one. That's why there are too many in this pot.
It's just it's leaning, that's why.
Right. Now, in theory, we bought these ones where you can just push on that and out they pop.
Somehow actually worked, even though the
Roots balls at the bottom, excellent. Well, they're designed.
it's starting to crumble a bit.
Yeah, they're designed to work. So, and you said it was wet, but anyway, yes. So, fingers either side, support the weight of it when it comes out, and it should go dunk. Ho, 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 ho.
Root balls look good.
Certainly the roots have got to the bottom of the container, which is when you need to.
We need to find space for the last one too.
Oh, find it somewhere. I dare say.
Didn't even have to tap the end of that one.
Oh. Come here. Watered the grow more, but never mind. I'll get watered in a bit. And now, this one over. We do exactly the same.
Exactly the same, not with that
Won't
noise.
fall over and tip out all over the lawn. So. I think you'll.
Well done, boy.
Right into this time. I do like these.
Yep, So do
like
I.
them.
I like them, I do. I like them.
Well, I like the way they work as advertised.
Yeah, well that one's also tipping over, so didn't do that great a job. Oh, it's crumbled a bit.
Yeah, well, you know, it's dried a bit.
Well, you capped it.
Weed. The plant has literally sucked the moisture out of the soil. That's nice. I do like that. And now those roots have got room to push further down. Yes, chippers, we know.
Yeah, we need a lot more because it's not even at all. Trying to take something out, but fine.
Still can. And me. There.
It's either a big root or a big mess. Yeah, some of the soil went in the other pot.
So I'll end up in the same pot. That's the main thing. My eyes are starting to go. I've only been out here 5-10 minutes. What is it? 15.
Pollen.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely do like these pots.
So we need more big pots and more flexible pots for next year.
Yeah. Well, next time we learn to plant them in the ones that they're intended for.
And if they're not solid, turn them around so they don't get tangled up.
Yeah.
Look at that one, it's blowing to the middle, so it needs to be rotated.
Don't forget we're on a slight slope here.
It's hardly the point.
It's pointing downhill. So, get some soil in here. Crop any of those roots before they dry out.
Well, I know for sure that last one's not going in there. It's already tangled up.
Round there, round there, round there, round there. Have you noticed how these two leaves look? They're pointy, more pointy and long. And those are more sort of arrowhead shaped. Those are the first two leaves that come off of the plant. And they're the ones that create enough energy through photosynthesis in order to grow up the rest of the plant. Those often drop off.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to drop off yet.
Yeah, not yet, but they will drop off. And because it's dicotyledons. So it means there's two leaves at the start. Most plants are dicotyledons. Few are monocots. I can't remember which one.
To separate it. One's fallen over.
Hopefully, once it gets bigger and deeper roots and things, then it'll
Rotate that one.
straighten up somewhat.
Yeah, we couldn't move those closer.
Yeah, but partly the experiment is seeing how we can get away, how close we can get away with putting them anyway. So we shall see from this. Oh, stop leaning! It's not too bad. We'll try and put it in the middle here.
Yeah. I'm going to crumble it a bit.
Fine. Soft crumbling.
Yeah. As long as the root's intact, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's leaning. What's good is this is the most stable pot where everything's standing up apart from the one we just put in, of course. Now, what about that onion? There's like two of them there, but what to do? Probably not in any of those either.
Oh!
Last pot for potentially that onion. Question is, where will we put that?
I'll just keep it by these and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about it wind blowing it over.
Well, hopefully it'll be heavy enough not to.
Yeah, well, I don't want to hope. I want to make sure. So
Well, we've also chance of taking here, but never mind. Come on. Dig right underneath it. There's not much of a root system we've got going here.
oh, need more of that in there. Yeah. That somehow worked out. some water on it. Looks like everything pretty much is in their final location, because let's be honest, that's an onion, so it can stay there, seeing how it is. Yeah, it's good to have some extra everywhere. Extra soil there, extra soil there. I assume the potatoes don't need any extra soil. It doesn't look like they're...
We were supposed to build them up, but because we planted them so densely, we weren't really able to do that.
Yeah, but the soil's not going down, so we don't need to refill it.
No.
I mean,
Right. Okay.
should we put any of that? Shall we put any of that in the onions?
No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it in the summer house and use it for something else next time.
Shall we water the peppers before we take them?
Take them first, then water.
At this point, everything is in their final resting place. There's the peppers. Sprouts looking good. That twig is there to help it stand. And there's the last of the peppers. Only those sprouts might move again, or be transplanted again. But besides those two, it looks like all we need to do is water them and make sure they don't go diseased. The hard work, now we need to make sure that the harvest, that we have some peppers, white onions, red onions, sprouts and potatoes at the end of it, and tomatoes. Thanks for watching. See you guys on a future video, and as always, don't forget your bun to